Do you know who you are? This is Winners for Life Coaching Podcast, a place where you discover your success, your greatness, your purpose, your destiny, and become all what you were designed to be. Sit back, relax, and let us go on a journey of transformation. This is Coach Antonio Landis Thompson. I've just finished running 4 miles, so my body is feeling good. That's my therapy. It's therapeutic to me. Whenever I go running, I get so relaxed, and I get these downloads. And the download that I got today, and the coaching question that I'm saying out to you today is, do you know who you are? You know, one of the greatest questions a lot of people ask is like, where did I come from? You know, people ask that question to themselves. Where did I come from? You know, like, where did I come from? Who am I? And whenever you ask that question, someone will say, well, you know, since I'm from the Bahamas, I will say, well, I'm a Bahamian. I'm a Jamaican. I'm an American. I'm a Canadian. A Trinidadian. Shout out to all of my friends in Trinidad and the Caribbean. But this is a question, and it deals with identity. 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 Who are you? Are you the individual that is based on your education? Well, I'm a doctor. I have a doctorate degree. I have a master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree. I have an associate degree. I'm a plumber, right? I'm an electrician. I'm a sportscaster. I'm a flight attendant. Someone might say, well, I'm an African. I'm black. I'm white. I'm yellow. I'm brown. But who are you? I want to remind you who you are. That even before you know your name, I want you to stay with me. Even before you know your name, you had an identity. And as I was running this morning, I was thinking about this. And I was able to see like two deer. You know, sometimes when I run, I get to see more deer, you know, just beautiful. And I want you to think about this in terms of, we are talking about your true identity. That a dog can produce dogs. Cats produce cats. Stay with me. Fish produce fish. Therefore, your identity came out of the source of love. Your identity is more than just your last name. Your identity is more than just the country you were born in. Your identity came out of the Creator, the source of life, the love, that consciousness. That is who you are. And this is a question that I struggled with for many years, trying to find my identity. Is my identity based on the country I was born in? Is my identity based on my education experience, my experience on my job or my business? Who am I? Your true identity. And it's a question that a lot of us cannot answer. Now, here's the thing about identity. Your identity has a lot to do with who you are, but it's very important for you to know your identity. Because if you don't know your identity, you might be living out a false perception of who you are. You see, identity is so important because when you discover your true identity, you are free to be all what you were designed and created to be. True identity. When I realized that my true identity was more than the country I was born in, that my true identity was more than the family that I was born into, that my true identity came out of that source, that love, that consciousness, that love that is above all love. When I discovered that was my true identity, my whole life changed. Because I realized that my identity was connected to the source of life. Your true identity is very important. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. It's very important that you know who your true identity is. Your identity, your identity, your identity. And that's a question I like to ask people. Who are you? They say, well, this is the country I was born in. But I want to challenge you today that your identity came out of the source of life. The God of the universe, that universal God, that source of life, that's your identity. So as you go out through your week and through your day, I want to remind you that out of that source of life, that source that created the stars and the moon, the essence of life, that love, that is who your identity is. Your identity is that you came out of that love. So your identity goes beyond your last name. Your identity goes beyond the country you was born on. Your identity goes beyond the neighborhood you was raised in. Your identity goes more beyond your nationality. That your true identity came out of the source of life. And when you connect to that source of life, you get a better understanding of your identity. You get a better understanding of your purpose in life. Your true identity. You see, a dog can only produce dogs, right? Cats can only produce cats. A mango tree can only produce mangoes. And love can only produce love. You and I, we came out of that love, that essence, that source of life. That's our true identity. And that's what I want to encourage you today, that your identity is more than your color of your skin. Your identity is more than your education. Your identity is connected to the source of life, which you came out of. And when you get an understanding that your identity came out of the source of life, you get a better understanding of your purpose and you'll walk in your freedom. This is Coach Antonio Landis Thompson, King Tunes, and you're listening to Winners for Life Coaching Podcast Live. These podcasts that I do on YouTube, they're just live. But if you want to listen to more of my podcasts, you could go to AntonioLandisThompson.com, AntonioLandisThompson.com. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow the podcast. Follow the YouTube, my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing. And let's continue to share this community of success, greatness, purpose, and destiny. Your true identity is not based on the color of your skin. Your true identity is not based on your education. Your true identity is that you came out of the source of life. That source, that river of life. And when you get an understanding of that, you are free to walk in the purpose you are created for. The best and the greatest day to be alive is today. You're listening to Winners for Life Coaching Podcast. Your day is going to be amazing. I love you. Blessings.